Hey, my dark and lovely souls. My name is Lenny Graves, and I'm a tarot card reader, but tonight I'm not going to read tarot cards. I'm going to use just a regular playing card bicycle deck. A long time ago, Gypsy taught me how to read bicycle playing cards or just regular playing cards. I don't know why I say bicycle deck for some reason. Playing cards like tarot cards, and I like to do it from time to time. I like to mix it up. It's kind of American, makes me feel like Kenny Rogers in The Gambler. And you know what? That card flipped as I was doing it. So we got the Queen of Diamonds, which, as you guys remember the Eagles, don't you chase the Queen of Diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. The Queen of Hearts is always your best bet. Yeah, there we go. So Queen of Diamonds, which is kind of like the Queen of Pentacles. And let's pull two more cards really quick. And then we have the King of Diamonds. And then we have the Four of Swords. Are you in a partnership? If you're not, you're going to be. But I suspect a lot of you should resonate that you're in a partnership. I would suspect a lot of times this might be a romantic partnership, but it could be a really strong friendship. But I get the male-female dynamic because of the King-Queen energy, right? And this partnership, okay, and Seven of Wands, Seven of Clubs. I do that sometimes. I apologize. And then we have the Five of Diamonds, 10 of Clubs, finally Six of Hearts. I'm going to pull one more because it tells a story here, and then Seven of Cups. Okay, so yeah, your partnership, you guys are going to go through like a money thing. It's going to be an up and down thing, and you know what? You can't run from the universe, my dark and lovely souls. I'm going to tell you a little secret. I did the same reading just before, and I actually stopped it because it was so negative. I didn't want to do it, and the universe is going to make me do it. It's not that negative, but it's not that good of a thing. But I don't know. That's just what the vibe is. So your partnership, the person you're in a partnership with, right? And if you're not in a partnership yet, you will be really sooner than you think. And this really leads to like a solid, I don't get more like, this is really like a relationship, almost man-wife kind of, whatever, however relationship. You get what I mean. With the King and Queen energy going on, and then with the Four of Clubs, which is like the Four of Wands. So you guys are like going to work at a business together or something like that, but it doesn't do very good to begin with. It must be the stars. This was like an earlier reading I got too. Is like where you try and don't succeed, right? But you try again. You guys are going to go through a really bad patch, and you almost have to be reminded when things were a little bit better. But from that, you get ideas, Eight of Wands, and then it leads you to Four of Cups, which is very happy, but Nine of Swords, which is worry. You guys have like a business you're struggling with. And I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah. And then Three of Hearts. Okay. So, wow. This reading didn't go at all the way that I intended it to go, but this is something I think the universe needs me to tell you. Life is hard, my dark and lovely souls. It's not easy. It is not easy. We live in easy times because of technology and stuff like that. But even then, we still, more heartbreak today probably exists than there did 1,000 years ago. People have time to think about it more, right? But what I get here is a relationship that's really tested by the world, right? This is like hardship and problems in a business, problems at work, problems with mortgage and stuff like that. And it doesn't get better for a while. I'm not seeing that past. I don't think I meant to. As I'm doing this, I just get this strong feeling. Like I was like, well, why am I even saying this? Because I hate to be a harbinger of negativity like this. I don't want to like put this in your head that your relationship's going to suffer. It's not if you don't want it to. The world will come at you hard, but that doesn't mean you have to take it out on the person that you love. That's the lesson that the cards are telling me, if that makes sense. That's what you need to be reminded of. In the next few months, and this reading won't resonate for everybody. These are for people who are pretty much in a partnership right now, and they're kind of even working with their partner in some way or another. And I mean, if the reading can resonate for you different ways, but that's just really strong vibe of it, right? So with that, what I'm going to say is the world will test you again and again and again, right? It's biblical. If you were of the world, it would love you. But you're not, and you don't have to be biblical. It's wise. It's a piece of wisdom. But your relationship's going to be tested, and your love's going to be tested. But it's an illusion. It's just outside of it, right? Because you guys are good together. You have the Six of Wands, the Six of Clubs, right? It's triumph. You're going to go through a really bad time, and it might be up to this year. I'm getting like dark clouds on the horizon. I'm getting that maybe you don't get Netflix and HBO Max. I'm teasing, but it's going to be tough. You're going to have to make some decisions and stuff like that. And, you know, People usually, what ends, I'm tarot card reader. I talk about love all the time with people, right? People get the cards read before all the time. You know what breaks up people more than most things do? Well, it's one of two things. Is people are either unfaithful, but there's nothing you do about that. But the other thing that I always think is really sad is people break up over money. Money, financial stress, more than anything else. People worry about money, people aren't doing enough, or they don't think they're providing enough, or whatever. People break up over money all the time, and don't you think that's the most silliest thing in the world? Because that can be changed. Money can change on a dime, my dark and lovely soul. You can lose your job tomorrow, or you could win the lottery tomorrow. Fate is completely random, right? What I'm seeing from fate right now is I'm a little warning from the universe, or a reminder even more so for you tonight, okay? And if it doesn't resonate, don't worry. But if it does, you kind of maybe know where this is going. This is going to be a harder year for you than you think it will be, and your partner. It could push you to the point where it drives you guys apart. It doesn't need to. Remember a happier time. In the darker times, remember a happier time. And it will solidify your love. And you guys will get through it. And next year, when it's even better or when it changes, then you guys, one of my favorite memes, if you don't like me if I have nothing, you don't get to like me when I have $60. But you guys will have liked each other when you had nothing. And then you got that $60 right now. But seriously, that's what it is. When fate turns and your life is better, isn't that cool that you know that you stuck it out with somebody when it got real bad and you guys are that tight together? Does that make sense? So, my dark and lovely souls, this year is going to be rocky. Hold on to the person that you love, okay? That's what you should do. And like I said, this won't resonate for everybody. If you're single and you're seeing this, as the year gets bad, and you don't feel like you're going to be in a relationship or something like that, it could be your passion. It could be your cat. Maybe your cat, no, I'm teasing, but it can be your passion you have about life or whatever it is. But I really, like I said, my readings usually, I try to get them for the collective as much as possible. This is a real strong message through this is couples are going to be tested through hard times. Remember that you get through it and then you're better for it. And don't let things as petty as money break you up or financial stress. That's stupid. That's the stupidest reason to break up. So my dark and lovely souls, I know, it's a dark reading. I hate dark readings. On my next reading, I'll do something bright and sunshiny. Talk to my cards. I'm not very happy about that. But you needed to know this. And remember that, okay? I'm going to do my magical exploding heart there right now for you guys. And then I'm going to go like this. You guys have the best night. And remember, just take faith. Love will find a way and all that kind of good stuff.